Good morning from LEGOLAND Windsor, where I'm here to get back in the park for 2023, check out all the latest updates, and of course get back on some of the fantastic rides that LEGOLAND has to offer. If you haven't already, go and check out yesterday's video where we're back at Chessington World of Adventures and checking out all the latest updates towards World of Jumanji. Had a great day over at Chessington yesterday, so go and check out the video if you haven't. However, today I'm here at LEGOLAND and I'm well excited to get in this park because I haven't been for just over 6 years. I call myself an enthusiast and I haven't been to LEGOLAND. And of course, a few years ago they opened the World of Mythica, which includes Flight of the Skyline, which is of course an indoor flying theatre attraction. I have done one of those before, however it was over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and this is the only one in the UK, so we'll make sure we get on that and give my full review in this video. Alongside that, checking out all the latest updates down here from LEGOLAND Windsor. We're in for a busy one, I'll say that. It's Good Friday just before Easter, and yeah, general tickets have sold out, and also Merlin Annual Pass pre-books have also sold out, so it's a completely sold out day down here at LEGOLAND Windsor. We're in for a busy one, but when you come to LEGOLAND, you're always in for a busy one anyway. With all that said though, let's head straight into the park. I also noticed as I was coming in the car park, they're building a brand new golf course as well, mini golf course opening this summer, so I'll come back later this season and of course check it out when it does open. But nonetheless, I like the opening plaza down here at LEGOLAND. It's very nice. Of course, just been through security, very quick, very efficient, as always with Merlin Parks, apart from Thorpe Park. Go and check out that vlog if you haven't already. But yeah, with all that said, let's head straight into the LEGOLAND Resort Windsor 2023. Just in the main plaza then, and yeah, very quick and very efficient getting guests into the park today. Very quick, scan your Merlin Pass or your tickets straight in, no real queues. Security was very quick as well. Yeah, I really like the opening plaza down here at Chessington. It's very fun and vibrant. You've got the big character there, really nice photo opportunity. And yeah, if you just head down here, you've got the train that takes you to the main park. Here's a look then at the new attraction for LEGOLAND 2023, and it's a like build and race thing. You can see the sign for it if I zoom in there. It says build and race, and yeah, essentially I believe you'll be able to build your own Lego car and then actually try and race it in here. It's opening later this season, so we'll be back here to check it out when it does open, but I think it'll be a nice little interactive thing down here at LEGOLAND, and it does fit the park really well. However, they could add a bit more Lego theming on the sides here or something like that, but I'm excited to see when it opens. I think it'll be a nice interactive feature to have down here at LEGOLAND. And yeah, it's literally by when you walk down here, you've got it right on the left there as well. And yeah, you get some nice views over here towards LEGOLAND, and so far I really like this park. It's really vibrant, very colourful, and I love the music and the statues of the Lego figures as you go around. And yeah, down there is Miniland, where all the little models of London are all set out, so we'll go and check that out a little bit later on. But first of all, let's head down to Mythica, which I think is down there. Got the park map then, very rare for me to get a physical park map. But yeah, Mythica's just right at the back of the park. Head down these sky cart sort of things, the nice monorails, not open yet. Hopefully they'll open later on because it'd be nice to go on those and have a sort of sky view of the park. And yeah, so far it looks really nice. Yeah, look, see those giraffes there? And all of these are actually Lego models. They have a team of Lego designers who will build these up. Obviously they use like super glue to sort of stick them together. But yeah, they're all hand built by Lego designers down here at LEGOLAND. Ben & Jerry's as well. And yeah, really nice park so far. All these little models are well around to spot and have photo opportunities with. It's really nice for the kids as well. Here we are then by LEGO Mythica, and the entrance portal looks awesome down here with all the rocks, and you've got all the Lego sort of in the cracks there. It looks fantastic. But yeah, I love the logo for LEGO Mythica, and the area looks fantastic. Looks even better in the sunshine. Right, let's head in. Heading into the area then, you're greeted by this Lego sculpture which looks fantastic. Of course, all made out of Lego. Of course, it's stuck together properly. However, it is totally made out of Lego. And then you've got these two buildings here, Creature Creations and also Creature Encounter. This is where you can go in and build your own little Lego model, which is really fun for the kids. And also Creature Encounter, which I assume you can go in and meet someone. I'm not too sure, to be honest. But yeah, the buildings are really well themed with all the blue patterns along it as well. And all the rock work looks fantastic. Right, let's head down there and check out the rides in this area. In the area then, you've got various different family rides to check out. You've got the Fire Ice Freefall just here, these two twin drop towers which look fantastic in the sunshine. And the great things about these is that they have the screens at the top as well with the Fire and Ice, which looks fantastic. And over here towards the left, You have Fire and Ice Challenge, Hydra's Fire and Ice Challenge. Yeah, that's on 45 minutes, quite a long queue for that actually. And of course, all the way to the right, you have the main ride itself, Flight of the Skyline, which is where I'm going to head first. Yeah, 2 nice family drop towers, only on 10 minutes as well. And I love the screens at the top, just adds to it as well. Fantastic. Here we go then, Flight of the Skyline. Of course, in that building is a flying theatre. And yeah, look at the huge Lego piece on the front of the ride, looks fantastic. Obviously behind it, it's all vinyls, but the building still looks fantastic. And the flooring as well, the cracks here, fantastic. And the soundtrack as well behind me really builds up the anticipation for this awesome ride. And yeah, it's only on 45 minutes as well. It's a flying theatre type ride, so it should have quite good throughput. And I've never been on it before, because of course, as I said earlier, I haven't been here for about 6 years now. And yeah, 45 minutes, the newest addition down here to Chesington, the newest ride, is Flight of the Skyline. Right, let's get in the entrance. The great thing about this queue is it's actually inside, so when it's sunny you get some shade, and of course if it's raining, it's all undercover as well. Quite a cattle pen in here. However, shouldn't be too long till we get on it. No theming on the roof, unfortunately. Not really a lot of theming in here. You've got like the Lego models in the middle as well, which look quite good. Yeah, can't wait to get on this. The UK's only, and the UK's first flying theatre attraction. Here we go then in the air gates for Flight of the Skyline, and yeah, essentially they batch you in all the different rows here and you stand on your numbers. Very exciting. Had a bit of downtime. It was experiencing a technical delay for about 10 minutes. We got it up and running, did a few test runs, and now it's time to head in Flight of the Skyline. But this gives you an idea of the capacity of this ride, how many people are in all these rows here. But yeah, very excited. First ever ride on Flight of the Skyline. Here we go then through the door, and of course there's a little pre-show in this ride as well. But yeah, here we go. Got the TV screens up there, and all your different numbers as well that you stand on. We'll stand on 11 and 12 just here. And this is going to be the pre-show of the ride. This is the only bit of the ride that I can actually film, I think, hopefully anyway.
You go even deeper into this parallel world where your Lego creations literally come to life. Everyone, meet bits and bobs you dreamed of and built. Can you imagine that? But there's a problem.
Here we go then, here's the seating gondola, just a seatbelt. And yeah, really nice briefing video there. And yeah, this is the main ride system where you sit on and you take a journey through Mythica. Yeah, so literally we went in there, sat down, plugged the seatbelt in and everything, they did the checks, and then we were waiting for quite a long time, maybe about 5 minutes, and I was thinking, wow, this is slow operations on here. Yeah, and then they said, right, can you all get off, come back in the pre-show, stand in here, maintenance are on their way, just a technical fault with the ride, I don't mind waiting. Actually, to be honest, it's building up the anticipation even more to get on this, because I'm very excited. I've remained spoiler-free since it opened, because I've really wanted to come and do it, and I have no idea how it actually rides or what's inside of it and what the storyline sort of is. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's building up the announcement. Oh yeah, technical delays. No worries, hopefully they can get it up and running as soon as possible.
Whilst we find a way to put things right again.
So I've just had a ride on Flight of the Skyline, waited about an hour, including all of the breakdowns. It broke down while I was waiting in the queue, and then we got in the pre-show, got on the actual ride system, and they told us that it broke down, so we had to go and wait in the ride pre-show. But nonetheless, it just built up the anticipation more to get on this fantastic flying simulator. And to be honest, that's a bit of an insult to it. It's not a flying simulator, it's a flying theatre, and it is great at that. Honestly, the simulations, the resolution of the screen, the quality is fantastic. The effects used in there, the water mist when you're going through like the sea scenes and when the characters spray water at you are absolutely fantastic. All the effects in there are working fantastically. The screen, I just want to say the resolution on that screen is fantastic. Whichever company animated all of that did a cracking job at it. Really are fantastic. The seats are comfortable, just a seatbelt on there, perfect. Safety checks, how they check your seatbelt, they just tell you to plug it, and obviously the seatbelt's in if it doesn't come undone. Fantastic ride, very comfortable, the seats are nicely padded as well, and yeah, overall the experience of flying, it actually felt like you were flying. I've done better ones over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, but in the UK, the budget isn't as big, and I tell you what, that is a great addition to here at Legoland. Really enjoyed it, probably going to be my favourite ride here. Come check it out, especially when it's only on a 50-minute advertised wait as well, which it is now. It was a fantastic ride. However, there was one major flaw with it, and it's probably just me noticing this. However, when you look up, you can actually see the warehouse, which took away from the experience a bit for me, because I just couldn't help myself but look up and you just see the black warehouse. So in my opinion, if they put like a black cloth over it, it wouldn't be too bad, but I couldn't just help looking at it throughout the ride because it was really bothering me that they just hadn't themed that bit up. But apart from that, a really good ride, really good simulations, and it's a fantastic ride to have here at Legoland Windsor. Right, next up, I'm going to head over to the Dragon. If you head up there, you've got LEGO Mythica, but down here you've also got another area of the park. Yeah, very brightly coloured down here. You've also got Mia's Riding Adventure, the little Zamperla disco there. That's currently closed, experiencing a few technical delays. Hopefully they can reopen that a little bit later on. But yeah, very vibrantly coloured down here. And if you head up there, you've of course got the land of LEGO Mythica. Yeah, it's quite busy down here at Chesington today. I think I'm going to head up and do the shooting ride down here in the Kingdom of Pharaohs. I think it's called like laser something, I'm not too sure what it's called, but it's an indoor shooting dart ride. So I'll go and take a look and I'll take you on if I can. Hopefully I'll be able to take you on this one. We've also got like a nice little Ferris wheel in this area as well. And yeah, I like the soundtrack as well. You've got all the figures around as well. There's a figure, let's go and have a little look at him. Yeah, it looks awesome. It's so cool how they do these just out of Lego. Wow. And there we go, it's called Laser Raiders. There in the background, let's focus on it. There we go, Laser Raiders. Right, let's go and take a ride then. And right next door to it, you've got the LEGO Game Zones, which is home to two little drop towers in there actually as well, which is very nice. I think Legoland quite like the drop towers. Let's quickly have a look at these before we head on. Oh yeah, look, it's got two little sets of jumping drop towers in there. Yeah, very nice. And got some games in there as well, some arcades. Nicely themed as well, all to like Egyptian theme as well, which is very nice. Yeah, it's really nice in here. Oh, you've got like a PS4 game zone there as well, interesting. Yeah, queue's quite long for it as well. Very nicely themed, all the rugs there, up there as well. I have no idea what to expect from this ride. So far, I really like the theming of the queue line, with all the Lego around, the Egyptian theming. So let's hope it's something good. Never seen any POVs or footage of it before, so I'm going in blind with this one. Excited for it though. I always like trying new things, and there's a lot to try here at Chesington. And yeah, I love the theming all around the queue. All the Lego Egyptian figures there. Looks really nice. Even the Sans Lego, look at that.
And if I fail, then I will eat.
So I've just been on Laser Raiders and I was really pleasantly surprised by that actually. Didn't have the highest expectations being in the queue because there was a part where you just go through and you're like going through like a tent like with scaffolding. So I didn't have the biggest expectations. Got on the ride vehicles, really nicely themed cars in there. Of course it's a shooting dart ride and you go through all the different scenes and it was actually really good. Really enjoyed that. Got some fantastic animations on the actual Lego figures as well. The mouse moves, the hand moves, the legs move. Really good. Actually quite high tech to be honest, and the scenes were really well lit as well. The ceiling wasn't themed or anything like that, it just had the warehouse, but that's quite common around the UK. However, the actual scenes in there were really well done. The animations, the animatronics were really good, and the shooting actually worked, unlike when Jewel was at Alton Towers. Shooting the dark rides, I got a score of 20,000 down here on Laser Raiders, so if you can beat that, let me know in the comment section down below. 20,000, my mum got 23,000, so she beat me. She always beats me on these shooting dart rides, but nonetheless, really good ride. The animatronics are really good, and it's really well themed as well. Next up, I'm going to head over to Ninjago and check out the other water rides down here at Legoland Windsor. Yeah, an awesome ride there on Laser Raiders. Only waited about 30 minutes, and yeah, really enjoyed it. Nice little shooting ride, and the kids will love it if they do like Lego, because the animatronics were fantastic in there. I'm going to head over to Pirate Shores and check out the water rides down here at Legoland Windsor. Of course, they've got the rapids and also the log flume. However, I do know the rapids won't be open today, but we'll go and see what sort of fault, why they're sort of not working today, because they are a good set of rapids, I've heard. And yeah, there's Ninjago. We'll head on that a little bit later on. Only on a 45-minute wait, but I thought I'd come and check out the log flume down here in the Pirates area of the park. Down here in the Pirates land then, these look really cool. It'd be really good if they got some animatronics in there so you could actually play like the drums and the guitar and stuff. Really nicely done though. Here's a closer look then at the log flume as it comes down the drop. Perfect timing. And yeah, look at these cheeky frogs, look, getting ride is wet. Look at them. Oh, reminds me of the waterfalls on Valhalla. Look at that. Talking of waterfalls, are we ever going to see them return to Congo or Alton Towers? I think so this summer. Let's wait and see though. There's 2 different points on this ride that I've already spotted that get you wet. There's one there just after the drop, and also round here to the right. The boat will go through it in a few seconds. But yeah, very exciting. The log flume here actually looks decent, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like the water, the actual splash of the drop doesn't get you that wet. I think it's more the water effects around the ride, to be honest. I've already spotted 2, so let's hope there's plenty more water effects around the ride. But you know what, the weather today, it's all right. I don't mind getting wet on a day like this. Oh, look at the weather. Look, it's all right weather to get wet. And actually over there, you can actually control when these come on, I think, which is quite cool. Yeah, the entrance is just around this corner, so let's head over. Here we go. Is he going to get it in? Oh, look at that, directly in. Look at that. He's got some skills there. He's won himself a dog. There we go. Wow, look at that. Well, I tell you what, I caught that guy at the right time, didn't I? Straight in there. He's won himself a dog. One in to win here at Legoland. Yeah, next up we're going to go on Pirate Falls, the log flume ride down here. It's only on 45 minutes. Let's get in the queue. So just had a ride on Camera Falls, and come on camera woman, let's have a little look at this. Let's have a look at the wet rateness. So yeah, I've got quite wet up here, got some dry spots down there, but yeah, I'm pretty wet. The jumper as well, quite wet. Tornado Springs jumper. Go and check out the Bolton's vlog if you haven't already. But yeah, look at this, completely soaked. Yeah, my face is wet, my glasses are wet too. Gets you pretty soaked. You don't think you're going to get wet, so 1 drop special on that. But they've got plenty of water effects all around the ride. And what the great thing is, guests off-ride who maybe can't ride or aren't tall enough, they can press the buttons and stuff like that, and it actually shoots the water as well. So it's a good bit of interaction. Loads of water effects around. Animatronics are fantastic, popping out here and there. They did have to do quite a few temporary stops because of the loading on the turnstiles were quite, turntable was quite slow. But nonetheless, brilliant ride. Only waited around 40 minutes as well. And yeah, but I tell you what, you do get quite wet on there. It's a 1 drop special, but it does get you soaked. And earlier I said that these behind me didn't have any movement. However, they do have movement, so they've just filmed a little show, and I'll see if I can capture any footage of them playing the drums and stuff. But a fantastic ride there on Pirate Falls, definitely recommend it. Quite slow throughputs on there, it did take quite a while to get to the front, but nonetheless a brilliant ride. However, you do get soaked. Right, let me go warm up and then head to Ninjago. Tell you what, Pirate Falls gets you absolutely soaked, but here's a look at some of the interactive bits where you can hit the buttons and they activate various different water features. And one water actually comes here, a little spray of water there as well for the guests off-ride. Look at that pirate ship in action then just up there. But before I head over to Ninjago, let's have a little look in Land of Vikings. I don't mind getting wet when the sun's shining down today down here at Legoland. However, we're going to be getting a lot wetter next week because Valhalla is returning to Blackpool Pleasure Beach for April the 12th. We'll be there to check out its opening and get back on that fantastic water ride. You may get soaked and you will get wet on Valhalla. Of course, we'll be there to check it out. I'm very excited for that water ride, and Pirate Falls gave me like a little hint on what I'll be getting next week with Valhalla. Anyway, let's head over to the rapids. Up here then in Land of the Vikings, you've got the rapids just here, and yeah, unfortunately, they're not filled and they're not operating today. And what Merlin like to do when they haven't got a ride operating for a period of time is just to grey it out on the app, which is where the map is, and they just like to grey it out and pretend that they haven't got the ride at their park. So it looks like they haven't got a ride closed. But yeah, unfortunately these rapids are closed. They do look like quite a good set, to be honest. They haven't got loads of theming around, they've just got those sort of spikes there, and also this main dragon scene as well. Got the little fountain on. That doesn't look great, it looks a bit tacky, to be honest. They could get 3 of those working, or maybe just one big one would look really nice. However, it looks like a good set of rapids. Trough could do a bit of painting up here though, it just looks like concrete. Looks like a good set of rapids, however they're not open. Hopefully they get these operating as soon as possible, to be honest, because Legoland's been open quite a while now, so I expect all rides should be open. However, hopefully they can get this ready for summer, as it looks like quite a good set of rapids. Anyway, let's head back down this huge hill that I've had to climb up to get here, and head back down to Ninjago. Actually, just walking further up then this hill, you can see the main station for the ride and the turntable. And actually some of the boats, all of the boats in fact, are just laid around this turntable here. I do like the design of the boats actually. Look quite good with the shields on there. But yeah, the rapids look really new and fresh. However, don't really have much theming around, only a few Lego characters. Be nice to see something done on that wall there, maybe some theming added. But hopefully, first and foremost, let's hope that they can get this back open as soon as possible. Because I've seen a lot of guests actually just walking up here, wondering what's going on. So it seems like quite a popular ride. So hopefully they can get this back up and running as soon as possible. Right then, here we are up by Ninjago, and yeah, in this area you've got two different rides. You've got like the Zamperla Rock and Tug there, and also the main Ninjago The Ride just here, the dark ride inside. You sort of see the warehouse there in the background, and yeah, look at this Lego here, all built out of Lego, it looks fantastic. But yeah, I quite like the facade to this ride actually, it looks really nice. A very authentic Ninjago. I think I used to watch the show actually, or I might have some of the Lego at home when I was younger maybe. But yeah, I love the facade of this, looks awesome. What's the queue wait on this then? What are we waiting? 45 minutes, not too bad to be honest. Most dark rides have quite good throughput, so let's hope the queue moves quite quick. Yeah, I love the dragons outside the ride, they look good, don't they? Yeah, let's head in. Oh, looks like it has quite a good queue line as well. So I've just been on Ninjago and yeah, really enjoyed that actually. It's an interactive dark ride, so essentially you've got like these little sensors on the top of the lap bars that come down, and essentially the sensors can track your hands, so you're basically shooting the enemies by going like this with your arms. It's quite a good interactive dark ride. Got loads of different props in there, not loads of physical theming unfortunately. You've just got loads of screens with good simulations. However, it's quite good how they do it with all the shooting and stuff. Obviously I'm terrible with interactive dark rides. I only got a score of 5,000, which on there is absolutely terrible. However, if you proper go for it and go like that and shoot all the opponents, you do pretty well. Only queued about 50 minutes for it as well. So it was quite a good ride to be honest. And just over to the right of me, you've also got the other ride in this area, which is Destiny's Bounty. Just a little rock and tug down here. And yeah, it looks a little bit faded from the sun actually, that does. Yeah, two different rides in the Viking and Ninjago area. And yeah, really enjoyed that dark ride. Got some quite good screens in there. Once again, you can see the top of the warehouse. However, when you don't look at it, it is a good ride. And kids do love the interaction on it. Anyway, I think I'm going to head down to Miniland next and check out all the different models that Legoland has to offer. Heading then into Lego City. And yeah, this is home to a few rides down here. Thought I'd have a little look around. Yeah, you got like this fire ride here as well. Oh look, so sort of travels there, race there, and you've got to pump it and put the fire out. That looks quite good. Might have a ride on that a little bit later on. Just an hour now until park closure. And yeah, it's been a pretty busy day down here at Legoland. A sold out day, as I said at the start. And you got this balloon driving school here. Looks very nice. And down here, what else do we have down here? I can actually see the hotel through the trees there. Oh no, that's not the hotel, that's Deep Sea Rescue. There we go, another little indoor ride, which apparently is meant to be quite good. So I might head on that before we leave. And also down here, you've also got the Dragon and the Dragon's Apprentice, the two roller coasters here at Legoland. So go and have a little look at them now. Got the little boats down here that you can steer and drive. And yeah, you've got the Haunted Mansion just here as well, which is of course the Vekoma Madhouse, similar to Hex or The Haunting over at Drayton Manor. Yeah, Haunted House Monster Party that is. Looks quite good. Though I don't really like the warehouse at the back. It'd be cool if they could do something with that. But the front of the facade looks really good. We emerge from the low bridge. Here it is. Yeah, it looks really good there actually, the front of it. Yeah, with all the windows boarded up there. Yeah, it looks really nice. Probably won't get on this today. So I've done loads of madhouses in my time. But yeah, it looks really nice from the front actually. Here's Deep Sea Adventure then, and yeah, essentially it's an indoor ride where you go in like a little submarine car and it goes under and you can see all the wildlife and sea life. And yeah, it looks really nice from the outside. I like the little pond here with all the figures. I think it was redone only a few seasons back, and yeah, it looks really fresh with all the Lego sea life here as well. So earlier on I said that this was going to be where Dragon and the Dragon Apprentice was, but no, it's not. I got confused. This looks like the Dragon's where you head in to go onto the Dragon Coaster, but it isn't. It's just the hotel. You've got the two hotels just down here, and of course the lake. I'm trying to find the Dragon because I do want to go on it today, So I don't think I've ever actually been on it. Get the coaster cred in, get the cred in. Yeah, here's the hotels. We've got the 2 hotels just here. The hotel has a nice little play area as well. Looks really nice. And it overlooks the lovely lake there towards Mythica and the fantastic Flight of the Skyline. Yeah, it looks really nice down here. Like the hotels, of course. I think they've got 3 different hotels down here at Legoland. I think one's undergoing a refurbishment now at the minute. So hopefully they can get that back open. I think it was due to a fire that happened. I think it was about last season now. Yeah, got a little minifigure there on the lake, doing a bit of fishing. Let me know when he catches anything. Now this was the newest addition to LEGO Mythica. It's the magical forest, and it's a little walkway through like a forest. Got loads of interactive features and loads of Lego to check out down there. So if you do want to take a day, take a little break from your day, head through the forest. They've got some nice interactive bits, and it's a nice way to break from the rides down here at Legoland. So the Dragon and Dragon Apprentice are located just by the Pirates area. So if you come round by the sort of log flume Pirate Falls and then carry on walking past that pathway, you'll find this huge castle that, to be fair, looks exactly like the hotel that they have over the other side of the park. So I give myself the benefit in that doubt that I thought the hotel was the Dragon. But with all that said, let's go and head in the queue. Yeah, I managed to get down here to the Dragon then finally, and I'm going to give myself the benefit of the doubt here. The hotel does look exactly like this sort of castle here, but it looks fantastic, this castle, and it's actually like real brick, but it's made to sort of look like Lego. It looks fantastic. But yeah, barely any queue for this. Yeah, it looks like we can walk straight round, and yeah, let's head on. Yeah, here's a look at the Dragon's Apprentice then. I like that name because you've got like the big dragon there, and then this is like the dragon if you're not quite ready or not tall enough for the bigger dragon. But yeah. Just been on the Dragon then, really enjoyed that coaster. Fantastic use of theming in there actually. I wasn't expecting an indoor section, and essentially, yeah, the roller coaster comes through on drive tyres, and yeah, you go through like this little indoor section, smoke, lighting, fantastic, and all the different theming of Lego props in there as well. Loads of movement as well, which look fantastic with the Lego figures. Hats off to the Lego designers and creators down here at Legoland. They do a brilliant job with theming all the different rides, making the sculptures all around the park. It does look fantastic. And today, my first visit to Legoland in over 6 years, and of the 2023 season, it's been a really good one. The park looks in really good upkeep for the 2023 season, and hopefully that continues. Just to get those rapids open as well would be fantastic. But yeah, in terms of the Dragon, only waited about 50 minutes for it. Not too bad. So I've just been on the Dragon, a brilliant coaster down here at Legoland. Of course, its biggest coaster. However, there are plans for a brand new coaster down here to Legoland, but I'll discuss as I exit the park what those plans sort of consist of. However, the Dragon was a brilliant coaster. Wasn't expecting an indoor section on there as well. The coaster train drives through on kicker tyres and basically goes in an indoor section. You got like the good use of Lego props in there, animatronics, loads of movement as well, which is fantastic. Smoke, lighting, really was a fantastic indoor section, and probably better than the actual ride, to be honest. Really enjoyed it in there. You got smells, you got smoke, and you've also got the use of heat in there as well, which was absolutely fantastic. Barely queued anything for it. Actually had 2 laps on it as well, because they closed the gates a little bit later than closing time. I think it was like 6:01, so I managed to just lap round and get another lap in as well. Fantastic on the Dragon. And you've also got Dragon's Fury, not Dragon's Fury, that's at Chessington. If you haven't already checked that vlog out. But yeah, you've got Dragon's Apprentice as well, which is like the smaller version. And you've also got Merlin's something, it's like a spinny flat ride, I don't know. But yeah, really, really good on that. Really enjoyed Dragons, the Dragon coaster, really enjoyable ride. And of course, when you come out the indoor section, you've got a lift hill which takes you to the top of the ride, and then you go through loads of helixes. Quite a fast ride, wasn't expecting it to be that fast. Take all your bags on and everything like that. Really good ride. They've actually got a seatbelt for smaller kids as well, so if they don't feel safe, you can plug that seatbelt in on top of the lap restraint that they have on there. But overall, it's a brilliant ride, and I really like this area of the park, really well kept by Legoland. With all that said, I'm going to head out of the park, check out the new coaster construction site, and then wrap up this vlog here from Legoland. Isn't that just a beautiful shot there with the sun sort of setting in the background, and you've got the huge Knight's Kingdom castle there in the front. It looks fantastic, and the castle looks really well kept and maintained down here at Legoland. But as I was saying earlier, just head round here from the Pirates Cove area, and yeah, you'll be able to get to the 2 Dragon coasters. And yeah, I really like the audio around here as well. I do like the audio on the Dragon's coaster as well. The only place in Legoland where I thought the audio was a little bit dead was on the shooting ride that I went on earlier, the interactive shooter. Not Ninjago, the first one. I think it was called Blader, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I really thought that they could have added a bit more audio in there around the ride area. In the actual ride, it had a lot of audio, but around the area, it really didn't. But yeah, it's probably one of my favourite parts of the park, that area, near dragons. Yeah, I haven't really talked much about catering down here at Legoland. You've got various different venues around the park, and also main sitting restaurants such as the burger bar just there, Burger Kitchen, and you've also got a pizza and pasta buffet, pretty much the same at any Merlin park, Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, all done by Aramark now, of course. Not the best company for food. That's why when I come here I don't really get food anymore like I used to. Usually went to the pizza and pasta buffet, but it's now all run by Aramark. Nothing against them, however it is getting more expensive, and these days you know, they do add up, especially for families. You're coming for a family of 4 and the prices are going up. And with Aramark running the food as well, those prices going up. We're going to head around to the land of Duplo coaster as well, and go get some shots of the new construction for the coaster coming next season to the park. So yeah, down here in Duplo Valley then, you've got the splash pad sort of area. What's the specific name? Let's have a little look. Drench Towers and also Splash Safari. So this is the little Splash Safari here. Just got a few water bits all around. It's currently not open. They're doing a bit of work to it. You can see some of them are open there. But yeah, this is great in the summertime. Loads of water effects. I remember coming here when I was younger and getting changed in there, running all about. It's great fun actually. Loads of different water sprays all around the course as well. And over there, it's like a huge water play area, huge water splash zone. So go and take a little closer look at that one. But this one's more for the younger kids, sort of baby, toddler sort of age, to come and try the water. You know, you've got a few water effects on there. But yeah, really nice, all themed in as well. Looks really nice. Here's a look then at the bigger splash play area, and yeah, really nice. You've got the huge splash bucket there right at the top, which comes pouring down with water onto the children. And yeah, I could play in there for ages when I was younger. Absolutely loved it. You got all the splash buckets and interactive features as well. Looks really nice and colourful and all themed to Lego, which is also fantastic. And the smaller play splash area also continues around here, but it looks a lot bigger when you get closer to it. I'm quite far away back here, however when you get closer there's more interactive features. There's some slides going down it as well, but yeah, it's currently closed. Hopefully they can get that back open. It's a little bit too cold for it anyway now, but I'm sure there'll be some kids running on it no matter what the weather is, even if it's raining. Up here then, just by the top of all the Duplo area, and here you can see all the construction for the brand new coaster, and also a better look at the splash zone there over in the distance. Yeah, got this huge fence up. They've got all the wooden panels here as well, ready to put the promotion and construction walls up as well. If you come through here, you'll be able to get a better view of all the construction and rubble going on there. And yeah, let's talk about a bit about these plans for the new coaster then. So essentially these plans were submitted last season from the park, and essentially they consist of 2 dueling boomerang coasters. So if you've ever been to Drayton Manor, similar to the likes of Accelerator, I think it's a custom layout as well with this one, so it's not going to be that standard Accelerator Vekoma boomerang family sort of layout. It is going to be custom, and they're going to be dueling, so you're going to be racing another train on that, which will be very exciting. All Lego themed as well. Not too sure whether it's going to be a new land or area, or whether it's going to be included in the Duplo themed area. I'm not too sure. However, it's quite a big space to play with down here at Legoland as well. You've got this big space. It is sort of going sloping down, so I wonder whether they'll flatten that. Oh, I'm touching that there and it's just wibbling, better not touch that. But yeah, it's a big place to let's try that again. Big space to play with down here at Legoland. And yeah, this will be very interesting. Not too sure of the manufacturer yet, but Vekoma do the best boomerang family coasters. There's no doubt about it. They know what they're doing. It's a set format that they've been doing for years now, and it's been expanded across parks worldwide. So that'll probably be the best manufacturer for this. However, there's rumours going about that Zamperla could be manufacturing it. Which, you know, is very interesting. Don't think Zamperla, I haven't never seen them manufacture a Vekoma boomerang, or haven't been on one of their products, so I can't really tell you how it rides or anything like that. However, I would like to see them go with Vekoma for this. I think Vekoma is the best manufacturer out there for the Vekoma family boomerang coasters, and I hope it does. Of course, the plans are in early stages now. You can just see the groundwork going. It's going to be a 2024 rumoured, well, they've said it's going to be a 2024 opening. Of course, that can always change. Could be extended to 2025. However, right now, it's 2024, new coaster to Legoland. And I think it really needs it in terms of capacity. I mean, their main coaster is the Dragon, and even that's not huge. So this will be quite a standout attraction for Legoland to have, which is brilliant to see. So much investment going in Merlin parks. And no matter how I complain about Merlin and how sometimes they run their park, parks. They are quite a good company, always pumping in investments around the park, and this will really bring people back to Legoland as well. Not that people never stop going to Legoland, but it will bring even more people to the park who maybe didn't go for a few years. You know, there's something to go back for, this new attraction, which will be fantastic. We'll be here on opening day whenever it opens, but first off, before all of that, we'll be here checking out all the latest construction from here, and as soon as track arrives, we'll be down to track the process. Track, get it? Get what I did there? That was terrible. But to track all the process, of course, that this new coaster when it was erected. But yeah, so far it's just a construction site. Used to be some slides going down here or something like that. But yeah, they've ripped it all out now, all ready for construction. Right then, let's take a little look around Miniland. Of course, Legoland's area where they basically have a miniature world, which is really cool. They do a lot of updating down here in the close season as well, painting things up, adding new things. They're always changing it, which is fantastic. But here's a hotel, and yeah, it looks really good. They have some movement around here, animatronics as well. Not in this specific scene, but around the Lego miniature world, I guess. Look at that. That must have taken absolutely ages to build. Wow, hats off to all the Lego creators down here at Legoland. They do an amazing job. I mean, look at that. Wow, the scale of it. Must have taken ages. Luckily, it's all glued together, so there's no chance of it falling apart. But yeah, talking of them breaking apart, a few seasons ago I think it was, they had like a storm here and loads of this was damaged, unfortunately. But luckily they managed to slowly put it back together, which is great news, because storm damage, you know, these things, I know I say they're super strong and all glued together, but they aren't, you know, unbreakable. They will break. They are Lego at the end of the day. So the storms really did damage a lot of the things around here. But yeah, that looks nice, don't it? Sort of a village down there. Really nice. See, look, more movement there. I love the ones that move. They look really cool. And yeah, it's really clever because most of them aren't on tracks and they're done by like a sort of remote control car essentially. Yeah, look at all the villages around there. Look really cool. And this area of the park can get quite busy during the day. It sort of splits it up from the rides, which is quite nice. There's the train going around there. There we go. Yeah, that's really good actually. Really cool. Goes around the whole of Miniland, and there's another bus. Look at all the movement here. Wow. Really cool. Really like the buses and vehicle movements because they do look really realistic and really slow. I just said that and it's just stopped. But yeah, they... You can tell some of the bits look really new, like these bits down here. Look like they were recently added, maybe this close season. Yeah, really bright and vibrant. Some of them look a little bit older, like these buildings down here, but still they do look fantastic. And you can't really help it. They will age and discolour. However, they still go with it because that's what houses do in real life. They age and discolour. Here's Buckingham Palace then, and all the general public looking outside. Yeah, it looks amazing. Look how big it is. All the guards there outside, all these small little details. Yeah, it looks really good. And this is London Miniland. And you can see the soldiers, look how cool they look. All marching round. That looks really cool. Get past these people here. Be able to give you a little zoom in of the soldiers. Oh, they've just stopped. But yeah, they move around that circuit there, which look really cool. Of course, you've got the London Eye and Big Ben. Of course, owned by Merlin Attractions. Not Big Ben, but London Eye is. So you can use your Merlin pass if you do want to go to London Eye. You've got Big Ben just there. And yeah, if you do want to do two parks in one day, then Legoland and Thorpe Park are quite a one to do, because you can potentially do them both in one day. Obviously, you'll be missing a lot of attractions, but it is something that you could do because from here to Thorpe Park, it's only about 7 miles down the road. So if you wanted to do, you could split you split your day in half if you have a Merlin pass. If you wanted to do that, but to be honest, you could probably spend a whole afternoon just in Miniland, looking at all the minifigures. And I say minifigures, look how tall those buildings are there. And the London bus as well, London buses driving around there, look really cool. And yeah, they've even got the sound effects as well, the soundtrack of like busy offices working. Really good. So yeah, Miniland's looking really nice for the 2023 season. Loads of new bits, as you can imagine, from 6 years ago. And lots have been refurbished as well. Love the moving bits in there, the ships, the cars. I really like the trains, seeing them come past. on the track as well. Got different audio in there to match each building as well. Each different Miniland has like a different theme, so you may have like a France Miniland and different stuff like that. Really love that area. The employees are shouting the park's closed, trying to get everyone out. So yeah, I feel sorry for that guy, because you could spend a really long time in Miniland because it is just so well detailed and the Lego pieces are awesome. Hats off to the creators. Just before I wrap up this vlog then on the plaza, of course you've got the Legoland shop. Yeah, no real theme park merchandise in here. It's mainly just Lego sets, which is nice to come and see them physically built up. Like a Lego store really, like the one in London. It is quite cool though, with all this stuff. I mean, this is really the closest you get into theme park merchandise, just those foam boards there. These are quite cool though, I like these trolleys. But yeah, you just got loads of sets, of course. Lego is really expensive. I mean, look at that, £299. Really expensive, basically 300 quid there. I do have a lot of Lego sets at home, however, they are really expensive. Oh look, we're in the Star Wars section now. Oh wow. Look at this R2-D2. I bet that's expensive. I bet that's really expensive. Yeah, £209. Not as much as I thought actually. I thought that was going to top 300 to be honest. Yeah, look at that Millennium Falcon there as well. Yeah, really cool. I like these little, I have these at home, they're only £17.99, not too bad. But these big sets, they do cost a lot. Look at that, £149.99. Look at that, that'd be a task to create, wouldn't it? And yeah, you've got all the checkout tills here as well. And all these sets around here. Lego Technic these are, so these are the ones that move and have more like connects sort of things to it. That's why they're the Lego Technic, more connects and movement to them. But I do like the cars of the Technic, like look at that. Really cool. However, it's really expensive in here. I won't be purchasing anything. I mean, it was just last week that I bought the G-Force wheel for over £100. So I think I spent enough investing in Merlin for now. But yeah, there's loads of different Lego sets if you are interested here in the shop. So there we go, wrap up my day from Chesington, just here on the main plaza, just in front of the shop actually, and I'll talk about that next. There's loads of Lego sets in there, however it's just so busy, the queue for the checkout is huge. If you want to go in there when it's quiet, your best bet is to go at the start of the day around about 10 or between 12 and 1. However, you will have to carry around the products that you do buy, so it's completely up to you what time you visit. But overall, my visit here to Chesington, go and check out that vlog if you haven't already, to Legoland has been absolutely fantastic. Really can't fault it. I really thought, I woke up this morning, saw that it was booked out, and I thought, oh my word, we're in for a busy one. So I actually booked Fort Park for this afternoon. I thought I might as well come to Legoland in the morning, it's going to be packed, and then I head over to Fort Park and maybe film a vlog there or just get on some rides. But no, I stayed at Legoland all day just because of how impressed I was by this park. The operations are fantastic, really enjoyed it. They've got a good selection of family attractions down here. Standout today has got to be the Dragon. Really wasn't expecting that indoor section, and it really did perform perfectly. The smoke in there, the soundtrack, the audio, the smells as well, and the overall movement of all the different characters really did enhance the experience. Wasn't expecting it at all. I thought it was just going to be a standard outside coaster, but yeah, really pleasantly surprised by the indoor section. One of my favourite indoor sections on a UK coaster, there you go. But yeah, as I said earlier, literally Fort Park is about 7 miles from Legoland, so I thought I'd head down there, do stealth. But you know what, stuff Fort Park and their terrible operations are getting people in. Because Legoland has been a fantastic day. I stayed here all day. I thought I was going to go to Fort Park. I thought I'd probably stay here about 2 or 3 hours, but no, I've stayed here all day. It's about 7 o'clock now. Park hours today were 10 until 6. Had such a good day down here at Legoland. Can't fault it. When people say it is really busy, it can be really busy. However, when you do the ride in a right order, then it can really add to your day. And most of the rides have been operational today, except from the River Rapids, as I showed you earlier. That's the only ride that I've seen that's down today. Oh, and also there was like a little monorail carts ride. Oh, and also the mountain sort of train, which takes you down to the actual park, was closed today. But apart from that, all the major attractions have been up and running. Been really impressed, really enjoyed that shooting dark ride as well, and also Ninjago. Been a really good day down here at Legoland, really recommend it. It's great for families, so many families here today. Miniland is fantastic to break up your day from the rides and attractions, just to walk around Miniland. So much to explore and check out. I mean, in this video, you've probably only seen about 20% of Miniland. There's so much to explore. Definitely recommend Legoland. All the models and figures around. Just want to say a huge shout out to all the Lego figure models down here at Legoland, which build and construct all of these different models throughout the season. They do look fantastic, and you've got to give it to them. They do keep it up. However, some of them were looking a little bit old and tired, but most of them were looking really nice and vibrant. With all that said, if you did enjoy the video, do consider subscribing. There's been so many vlogs from the past few weeks from all the opening of theme parks. I've been all across across the UK, checking out all the theme parks from Blackpool Pleasure Beach to Alton Towers to Thorpe Park to Chesington. Go and check out all the different vlogs here on the channel. Next vlog here will be from Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I believe, checking out Valhalla, which is opening on April the 12th. Something to look forward to there. With all that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.